Hi everyone. So I've just come off the phone to my mentor John Ketley, and as always, a short conversation that has so much impact, and really just felt it was a good moment to share with you. Sometimes when you're searching for ideas, I know a lot of people still maybe haven't quite defined the business path that you're going to choose, your entrepreneurial route. It's a difficult decision, and it's one of the biggest decisions that most members in the group find it hard to come to an answer, really, and some clarity with that. And it was really, I guess, a similar thing with myself. It took me maybe 2 years, whilst I was still in employment, to really work out what route I was going to take. And I ended up at that time deciding on property, and I went and I invested some time and I invested some money in my education. So I went and I took some courses, and I hung out with other property people of different stages, those who were looking to get started, who were still choosing which strategy was going to be the right one for them, and more advanced investors who'd been involved in buy to let for many years, and asking opinions and putting myself in that environment, and actually taking my weekends, off to go and travel halfway up the country to do this stuff. And that was a period that kind of went over a period of about 2 years. And then I was ready to leave my job. I hadn't got the income coming in yet. I had some savings, but I'd had enough of my job. And I didn't want to be there anymore. And so whilst I don't recommend that to anybody now, is just to jump ship without having created some income and tested out the strategy that you're going to follow, I definitely would advise that is the best route to take. But for me, that's not what I did. But I guess just coming back to my point, my phone call with John today, is that I've been working with John for 12 months now, and John's got to know me now. And I think it's a relationship you build with your mentor. People ask me, how do you choose a mentor? Well, you have to do some research. There's a lot of people out there who can help, who are good mentors, and a lot of people who obviously just use the mentoring term maybe a bit loosely. But it doesn't really matter. It's whether you've got a relationship with that person, whether you feel that person has got the experience that they can help you in whichever chosen field that you're looking for help with. For myself, I decided to work with John last year because John has 30 plus years of growing businesses and selling them when they've got to a certain level, and then starting again. That's what he does. He builds businesses, and he's also a fantastic sales expert, but not really a salesman. I don't like to call John a salesman because he never comes across as salesy, because he really has mastered the fine art of selling. And for any business owner, that's a skill that you need. You need to be able to sell, because if you're not selling, then you're not making any money. It really is as simple as that. So John has helped me massively over the last 12 months. I know he's helped many of you guys as well who've been along on our business breakthrough days, and for the group of people that are committed at the start of this year to join the 12-month business mentoring program. So John just helped really, again, get some clarity in my head today when I spoke with him, and especially over the Escape the Rat Race website. Now, I've been working on this website for, since I really had the idea of setting up a website was probably in November of 2015, and we're now halfway through August 2016, and I'm glad to say that literally this week I will be launching the brand new Escape the Rat Race website. So really excited about that. But John's been helping me, and John's really been helping me get clear about my model as to what do I want Escape the Rat Race to really be able to do for people, and what especially does the website serve in that process. John keeps nudging me back onto course. I always scatterbrain. I've always got so many ideas going on, and I'm a little bit of shiny penny syndrome. Well, a lot. I'm a big time shiny penny syndrome, if I'm honest, and John will testify to that. That I'm always networking, I'm always meeting people, I'm always getting new ideas, and that takes me down a different path, and I get distracted really easily, and that's not good, because you have to get really clear about what it is that you want. John always asks me, what's winning look like to you? And if you've met John, that'd be a question John will often ask is, what does winning look like to you? What is your vision? What's this all for? What's your why? And it's been a tough one for me, you know, but obviously we all want the nice things in life. We all want lots of money. Well, not all of us. I speak for myself there. You know, I do want to be wealthy. You know, I don't want to have to worry about money. I never want to have to worry about bills coming in and whether I can afford to do the things I want. You know, go to a restaurant and actually decide what it is that I want to eat rather than having to look at what the price is of things. You know, that's comfortable. That's winning for me. And being able to help a lot of people in the process and share everything that I've been learning with other people so that they can start taking those steps and they can start helping other people down the line. You know, it's the ripple effect. So, you know, 10 years of personal development, it all began with Jim Rohn for me. That was really what kind of triggered something in my head that this was the life that I wanted to live. I wanted to achieve great things for myself. I believed it's possible if you put your mind to it, and it all begins with the mindset. So I guess the moral of this story is, yeah, it's great to have a mentor. You know, I've said before, I've actually had several mentors over the last couple of years, and some of them I'm still working with, and some that, you know, I've now built a friendship and a relationship with, and some will come, some will go, some will be better than others, some will cost lots of money, some might not cost anything other than a nice meal now and then. But if you're serious about escaping the rat race, you really should find someone that can help you with that, because it's quite a lonely journey. Coming to events like Escape the Rat Race, the monthly meetup events are good because you'll network with other people that are on that similar path. They've got the same ideas. They're wanting the same things as you, and they understand what it is that you want, and they understand the difficulties that we're all going through to achieve this. So hope that you guys found something useful out of this video. Just really want to share what day to day, you know, things can have good days and bad days. It's not all rosy when you leave your job. Often the grass looks greener when you're stuck in the office and you're hating everything, and you think, oh yeah, just be my own boss and be self-employed and be an entrepreneur and all of this, and sounds great, you know, and it truly is great. You know, I've never looked back since I made that decision, but it's not easy. It really isn't. And I think there's so much on the internet now that kind of glosses over what it really takes. So as long as you're prepared, as long as you're committed, if you really, really want to make this work, and I truly believe you can, but I believe that you'll make that quicker if you surround yourself with the right people, and if you really go out and find a great mentor that will coach you, that will steer you on the right path, that will help with your confidence, help with those blockages that you'll have along the way. Okay, great. Signing out, and I'll speak to you again soon.